Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a front outside door handle on this 2003 Subaru Outback. Pretty much the same for any 2000 to 2004. The only tools you'll need are a flat blade screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and a 10mm socket with a ratchet.
We start with a flat blade screwdriver. There is a little pin here. Reach under carefully, pry it out. Okay, pull that out. Right up here, this triangle, it carefully pries off. Okay, your switch plate here, if you want, use a cloth under here to protect the vinyl, but pry up at the bottom, okay, and then pry up at the top. Pull this up and out, and there are two harnesses. One here, it's a little tab, press with your thumb, disconnect, and then here is a little tab, again, press with your thumb. It comes off. Okay. Again, with the flat blade screwdriver, there's a little plug here. And now there are two Phillips screws, one here and one back in here.
I'll just speed it up here as I just remove those two Phillips screws.
And then once you have those screws out, you can actually just kind of reach right in here with your finger right in the bottom corner. Pull firmly and quickly. Okay. Pull out on the ends here. Okay. On this side, make sure it's all pulled off. And then again, one thing I forgot here, use your flat blade screwdriver. Carefully pry the bezel around your door handle. Okay, that comes off. Pull your door panel out, lift it up, and then there's just one more harness right here. Pull it up away from the door panel and off. And the door panel is off. You want to pull back the top of your water shield here carefully. Try not to rip it. And then with the window all the way up, right back in here, you'll see the back of your handle. And there's a little green clip right here. Push that off with your finger. Okay, and pull this rod out. And then there's a 10mm bolt there. And one further up. Let's show it here. It's right up above the green clip there. A little difficult to get to, but I'll kind of show you the angle. That bolt that's up in there, using a 10mm socket with a ratchet, and I actually have to kind of basically stick my head up in there so I can see the bolt, get the ratchet on it, okay, and then undo the bolt. And once you have it loosened, it seems to kind of come right out on its own. I'm just using my fingers to turn it counterclockwise. And as it starts coming out, you want to try and be very careful. Do your best not to drop the bolt down into the door. And then you reach up in and grab the back of the lock. Okay, that's where the green clip is. And the lock actually pulls right out. Okay, and now I'm going to do this easy to get to nut here or bolt. Okay, now you want to unsnap the handle. You basically want to come in from here, push up on the front of the handle, and out. Okay, so I'm going to push up on the handle and pry out with my hand out here. Okay, and then as I pull the handle out, I can look up in there and you'll see a white clip and a rod. Now you want to reach up in there and push that white clip back, okay, towards the inside of the door. Pretty hard to film, but then you pull the rod towards the back of the car. Okay, and now the handle comes right out. Okay, put the new handle in, reinstall the handle, just put the handle right in and snap it in place. On this side, I'm going to put the first 10mm bolt, the easy one to get to, put that right in and just kind of hand tighten it. Okay, I'll take my lock mechanism and the eye should point straight up. And just kind of look back in there and put it in place. Now this is the kind of a fun one. Get your hand up in there, kind of feel it into place, get it into the hole. Okay. Get it finger tight as well. Okay, and this next part is all by feel. You want to kind of grab the larger rod and then feel up in there for the clip and the hole where it goes. And it's actually not too difficult. You pull it away from the outside of the door a little bit and then slide it forward. Okay, and it kind of finds its way into the hole. Okay, and then once you get the rod in, it's actually pretty easy to reach up and grab the clip, flip it down. Okay, this one, the lock is right there. Put it into the green clip and then flip that clip locked. Okay, make sure you have your wrench on the tighten mode and tighten up these two bolts. Okay, first one's easier. Second one, again, I have to kind of almost go upside down, look in there. Get the socket on the bolt. Tighten it up. Now, put this water shield up in place. Okay, reinstall a door panel. Just make sure you plug in your courtesy light. Then bring the door panel up. A little higher than it goes. Make sure it hangs on the windowsill correctly. Okay, kind of look here at your door handle, make sure it's lined up correctly. And then push your clips in gently first, and then just apply a little more pressure and push them in right around the edge of the door panel. Put this trim back on. Put this triangle piece back in place. Reinstall your two screws. Okay, push this little pin back in. And it does just take a little bit of pressure to lock it in place. Take your switch panel. Okay. This wire goes through there. Make sure you fish this wire to the top here. plug that in there, plug this in there. Okay. Just take this, push it right down, back into place. Last but not least, this little plug goes back in place.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.